Bobby Lopez here with a brand new drill for you. It's called the Carmen Miranda drill. Remember Carmen Miranda? Too bad I didn't have a hat with a bunch of bananas on it. Huh? When she used to do these little drills, and you stick the arm back behind the hand back behind the arm. There it is, right there. See? So I take my hand, see, and I keep my elbow in. Now it's going to be hard to keep it that far in when you're hitting a golf shot. But boy, if you did, would you be consistent? See? You there? I keep the club in front of me, and notice how my right palm is also parallel with the plane. Huh? If you can keep your right palm hinged properly, good drill for that's the cell phone drill. You're going to keep the shaft properly on plane. Now, the club face is going to depend on how you're gripping the stick, but if your grip's decent, and those of you that are members, you can check out the grip drill and the pizza drill and the, what was the one I just said a second ago? See that? I'm getting Alzheimer's. Now, look at this. Here we go. I forgot the third drill. Now I know how he felt. All right, here we go. Now, watch. I take this arm and I put it down this way, put it across, and I come up. And notice, with this angle I have here, and your chest pointing out that way, and the arm out in front of you, how can you lose? I mean, the whole idea now is to just turn right on this axis right here. If you just swivel right back to where you started, you got it made. Now, let's look at some players out here. And let's look at one that has an elbow problem. Good old VJ. Then over here, let's put a guy that really keeps it in tight. More than most. Trevor Immelman. All right? So if we look at Trevor over here on the right, on the left, excuse me. Look at that elbow. Now, let's look over here at Vijay Singh on the right, and look at that elbow. Now, Vijay is going to have to practically dial 1-800-COLLECT to get back to that golf ball square. Doesn't mean he can't. It's just he's making it harder than it has to be. See, we're over here on the left. You look at Immelman, and he just comes right back into it. Bang. Look at that. That's going to be real easy to be consistent. Here, VJ has to make this huge drop and move in order to try to recover, drops his elbow into his side rather than his gut, and then look at his right hand. He's having to do this because he has to do something to catch up. Now, I want to show you something else. Look at where that club face is pointing. It's pointed that way. Boy, I have such a hard time convincing you guys to throw the club over enough. Hopefully when you see this, you realize you have to rotate the club around the axis. And now watch. Look at Immelman. Where's the club pointed? Pointed that way. Hello? See that? That's where the club's pointed. You got to rotate the hands over. Now, Immelman over here, I prefer a lot better because it's quieter. This is crazy, but he ain't the only one. Look at this. Wait till you see. I'll make them righty for you. Look at this. Here's Phil Mickelson. You can tell us when he was younger because he's skinny. Watch this. Look at that. Almost like VJ, his hand comes off a little bit. Why? Because look at that. His face is slightly open, and he has to really hustle to make it in time. And I bet he doesn't do that anymore now that he's older. He's learned to quit doing that. I don't know. I'll try and get a more current picture. See, his hand's coming right off of it. Where's his club face pointed? Hello? Well, if some of you guys, when I ask you to do that, and you just don't realize how much you have to turn that golf club over. But that's, of course, not what we're here to talk about. So if we want to keep that elbow in front of us, which is just going to make your swing more consistent, it's going to make everything easier to do, This drill right here you can do in your office, at home, you know, football game, commercial comes on, jump up and do it. You have to nag your body into submission. Huh? Nag your body into submission. You do this Carmen Miranda drill. Here's where you stick your arm. See? I take my, and you see my fingers. Wait, hold on. Wait. Let's look back at this. Come here. Come here. What are you doing there, Lopez? There you see my fingers. I'm sort of bending them back a little bit on my left hand to really get some pressure on that right elbow and keep it out in front of me. Out in front of me. See? Then from here, what do? Just turn. All I got to do is turn right back to the original position. Boom. Well, I move forward there because I'm doing a drill. I wouldn't want to do that normally. There. And then from there, once I'm here, I want to rotate right there. I want this to come on around this way. This left shoulder come around that way. Boom. And I'm right at the ball. Now, let me explain to you why we call this the Carmen Miranda drill. I mean, you see how Carmen Miranda would do that, the little Latin dance thing? See? So that's why I went and did the whole thing for it. Come on, dance, Cuban.